The man raised his rifle, aiming at a deer deep in the woods. But just as he pulled the trigger, he accidentally struck a young boy instead. Nick was paralyzed with fear. He dashed forward to see what had happened. Not far ahead, he spotted a boy lying still, dressed in blue. As he stood there, frozen, the boy's father arrived on the scene. He fell to his knees, crying over his son's body. Seeing Nick with the weapon, the man grabbed a rifle from the ground. Nick tried to explain he hadn't seen the boy. He swore it was a horrible accident, but the father was consumed by rage. He lifted the gun to take revenge. Suddenly, a loud gunshot rang out. The father collapsed instantly. It was Matt, Nick's closest friend, who shot first to save Nick. Nick was in total shock. A hunting trip had turned into a nightmare. 2 lives lost. Just like that, Matt rushed over, calm and focused. He dragged the 2 bodies into the brush. Nick stood frozen, unable to move. Matt pulled him by the arm, and they ran to the car. They sped away in silence, both too stunned to speak. Halfway down the road, Matt suddenly pulled the car over. He opened the trunk and took out 2 hunting rifles. Then he turned toward the woods. Nick chased after him, confused. Matt finally told the truth. The rifle Nick used was actually his. That's why he killed the father, to avoid taking the fall. They couldn't leave just yet. They had to hide the evidence first. Only after burying the bodies could they disappear for good. Trying not to draw attention, they went back to the motel. The innkeeper asked about their hunt. Matt said they didn't see a thing, not even a rabbit. Then they headed into town, sat down at a diner, and had dinner like nothing happened, all to avoid suspicion. Once night fell, they drove back to the woods. They dug a deep pit beneath the trees, but before burying the dead, they had to retrieve the shell casings. They searched the ground carefully, and Matt eventually found them. He cleaned up the area, changed into fresh clothes from the trunk, and drove back to the motel in silence. The next morning, they packed their bags, ready to vanish from the town. But before they could leave, they saw a crowd gathered outside. The car tires had been slashed. They weren't going anywhere.
What's going on? Oh, thank you.